Hi everybody, your favorite goddess of chaos here. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by and checking things out. And if you've been here before, thank you for stopping back. I do apologize, it has been a while since I've posted. Life has been very chaotic. I know I use that word in my videos a lot. That's because it is chaos in my house. One thing that happened was went to take my car in for a regular maintenance oil change. Told them about something that I was hearing in my engine, and I need a new engine. Yeah, so that was a real damper. And I thought to myself, how am I going to get myself in a better mood? How, do you ask? Well, I figured I'd post a video for you today. And I don't think I've ever done a Bridezilla video, so I thought that might be fun. Also, here's my child.
Hi guys, I'm Raina. I'm baby Cosmic Chaos.
She's part of the reason my life is chaos, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Peace.
Bridezilla bridesmaid story is going to shake you to your absolute core. When you hear what I read today, you are going to throw up in your mouth. As you all well know by now, I'm getting married in October. And what do brides do? They band together in Facebook groups and help sell each other shit. So there is a New Jersey bride group that I'm part of on Facebook, and everybody gives tips and tricks and vendors and all that stuff on there. And for the most part, it can be pretty positive. There is some toxicity in there. I try to stay away from it. Judgment about how much money you're supposed to spend on this and that and whatever. This story literally rocked my world. So basically, there was a girl who posted on there anonymously, because you can post anonymous, and she said, I was a bridesmaid in my very close friend's wedding. I was recently diagnosed with cancer and I've been undergoing chemo. Sometimes the chemo affects me so bad that I have a hard time getting out of bed. So I respectfully reached out to the bride to step down as a bridesmaid because I didn't want to hinder her big day.
Yeah.
That seems like a perfectly normal thing to do to me. So she tells the bride, you can keep all of the money for the shower, for the bachelorette party, for the hair and makeup, for my dress. Every penny I've contributed you can keep, because I don't want you to have to worry about money this close to your wedding, but I just don't feel comfortable. I'm just not myself. Again, probably the most courageous and respectful thing I've ever heard of a human being
definitely
doing. So what does the bride say? She doesn't respond, goes on Instagram and crops this girl out of every photo that she's in. Every picture they have together is taken down, and every photo that she's in, she crops her and the girl's sister out. This poor woman goes, did I do the wrong thing by stepping down? You should see the fucking comments, dude. You should see the comments. People are in the comments like, I wish you didn't post this anonymously so we could find out who this is. Like, what kind of disgusting human being tells someone, or doesn't even say anything, but what kind of disgusting human being gets angry with someone for stepping down from their wedding because they have cancer? I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around this. And then to go a step further, not respond, and then remove all evidence of this person existing in your life because they made the courageous decision to step down. Do you know how hard it probably was for that person? I have a friend who thought about stepping down just because of her financial obligations and not being able to afford to be in the wedding. And she was brave enough to come to me and say, hey, I don't want to take away from your day, but I don't know if I can contribute X, Y, and Z. And this person has been my best friend since preschool, so what did I say to her? Don't worry about it, I got you. I can't believe people act like this.
I really don't know what to say about that. I really feel bad for the person that she's going through cancer and chemo treatments. My mother did that for a little while, and I just remember how much energy that really took out of her. There was a lot of days where she had a hard time getting out of bed just because the chemo and the treatments and everything really did take a toll on her. So the fact that this lady at first she was willing to try to be a bridesmaid is just, you could just tell she was a really good friend. But then, things happen. Unfortunately, her health wasn't so good, so then she had to drop out. And she was also nice enough to not ask the bride for any money back that she had contributed. And what's the bride do? She goes onto social media and deletes or takes her out of every single picture. What? Now, you viewers, tell me that you are not the type of person to do that. Like, what? I can't. I just can't. With the audacity. Oh my God. Next, I can't. This next one is a Reddit post that I saw. I just read the title. I didn't read the whole thing yet, so let's see where this goes. Am I the a-hole for walking out of my sister's wedding after finding out why my son was excluded? My sister, 30 female, got married yesterday. I, 32 male, was so happy for her and agreed to help her out. She told me that the wedding was child-free. So was mine, which I understand. My wedding was child-free as well. So I asked my best friend if there was any way he could watch my son, and he agreed. Okay. I arrived at the wedding and found that it was not child-free. There were probably 15 children there. I was confused, but I didn't want to make a scene, so I waited until my sister came over to me and I asked her what the deal was. What she told me broke my heart, and I don't know how I can look at her the same way again. She confessed that my son, who was a 12 male, was excluded because he has an amputated leg. She said that it would draw attention to him at the wedding. What kind of terrible person could you be to exclude a child from a wedding just because they're missing a leg? I almost lost it. I could understand if he was going to be disruptive or something, but because of that, I didn't trust myself in that moment. So I just walked out and went home. Yeah, I would too. I don't blame him. I would too. So I went home. When I went home, my son asked me why I was back so early. So I made up some excuse and then spent the rest of the day having fun with him because it was the only thing keeping me sane. Well, good for you. Go ahead, go spend some time with your son. And to heck with your sister. That was not right that she excluded him because of that. Since then, I've been getting dozens of messages from people saying how me leaving caused my sister to start crying. Oh. And the whole wedding was ruined. But I honestly don't care right now. Your child is more important than your siblings, especially given the circumstances. I'm a mess. I'm a single dad, so I don't have someone to help me right now. But these messages are actually making me wonder, am I the a-hole? Well, buddy, I think you know my opinion, and I think most people would also have the same judgment. No, you are not the a-hole. It is your sister for excluding your child just because your child is missing a leg. That is gross. Okay. That is all I'm going to say about that, because I'm going to start to say things that that might get me banned from YouTube because I'm starting to get very angry. Okay. But next one.
Hi, I'm here for my bridal appointment. Oh, hi, okay, lovely. What sort of style of dresses would you like to try on? What did you have in mind?
Love the
Oh,
voice.
no, I've already got my dress. I got my dress off Amazon. I just wanted to come in and try it on in a boutique sort of environment, really. That was all. Sorry, what? Oh, you're serious? Okay, you just want to use the boutique as a dressing up room for you. Oh yeah, just when you get it online, you don't get that I said yes to the dress kind of, moment. And I just wanted it to try it on with some veils and stuff, that was it really. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. My boutique is for brides that say yes to the dress and that actually buy dresses from my boutique, not from Amazon. No. It actually costs me money to open up every day, so no.
Okay, so whenever I first started watching this video, I wondered the reasoning behind the clown makeup filter. And then as the video went on, I realized why. It's because the lady was a freaking clown. Because who else would think to go into a bridal boutique with the dress that they bought off of Amazon for the say yes to the dress moment? No, it costs money, like the shopkeeper said. It costs money to open the doors, just to have someone come in and try on the dress that they didn't buy there. And of course, they were probably going to take pictures. Had the lady allowed her to do that, they probably would have taken photos just to make it look like they bought the dress there when they really didn't. Anybody watching this who is a bride in the next couple of years, don't be that. Don't do that. If you're going to go to a bridal shop to have that say yes to the dress moment, make sure you're actually buying the dress from them. A lot of those workers also work off of commission. So if you're not buying the dress from them, what is the benefit of them, giving you good customer service? Anyway, let's see what we get next. Okay, so we have another one from Reddit, guys. This one is, am I the a-hole for being disappointed at my friend dropping out of my bachelorette and not telling me? Okay, this one could go either way, so let's reserve judgment until later, shall we? I'm not sure if I'm being a bridezilla here, so would appreciate honesty, and that we will give you. I've been friends with Sarah since we were 12, and we are 31 now. When she got married, I was the maid of honor. I planned and hosted her hen bachelorette at my house, paying for the food and drinks and having everyone sleep over. Okay? So now I'm getting married. She has a baby that will be 13 months at the time of the hen do bachelorette party. I was told today by my friend that is arranging the hen do that Sarah isn't coming. Okay, let's keep reading. To be honest, I feel really put out that she hasn't texted me to say she can't come. I understand there's a million reasons why someone wouldn't go, particularly moms, but after the effort that I put into hers, I think it's really crappy that she didn't text me and say, sorry, I can't come, but hope you have fun, etc., etc. Okay. She's also one of my 2 bridesmaids. The other is planning the hen. Am I being a bridezilla? I haven't said anything to her yet, but I'm considering telling her this is disappointing. So I do understand that it is disappointing. I don't want to say you're necessarily a bridezilla. However, keep in mind that she had a baby just a little over a year ago. That baby might not be on a very good sleep schedule right now, and it's probably taking a toll on her physically and mentally and emotionally. I've gone through that myself. I don't necessarily agree with her not telling you and giving you a heads up, but what you might want to do is reach out to her just to make sure that She is okay, but you don't know. She could be going through postpartum depression. I think Raina was about 5-6 months old when I realized that that's what was going on with me. I don't think anyone here is the bridezilla or the a-hole necessarily. I mean, she should have contacted you, let you know what's going on and that she's not coming and things like that. She may need you right now. Shoot her a text, give her a call. Make sure she's okay. Some of us moms aren't okay. So I would say don't give up the friendship just yet. Just talk to her, see what's going on. Maybe she was afraid to text you because she didn't want you disappointed in her. You don't know what's going on. So just call her. I hope she's okay. I hope you're okay. I hope your wedding went beautifully. I hope she was able to attend. I personally would not say you're the a-hole. Let me just quickly see what everybody else might think. Okay, so I'm not going to read all the comments or this video would be very, very long, but the comments were pretty much reflecting what I'd said. Just talk to her. No one here is the a-hole or the bridezilla. She may need some help. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. That is all the time I have for you right now. I do want to post more often. I know I keep saying that. I know. Maybe I'm the a-hole. I'm so sorry. Feel free to comment, hit like, hit subscribe. And that way, whenever I do finally post another video, you'll get notified. And then it'll make your day much happier because your favorite goddess of chaos just uploaded a new video. All right, guys. Love you. And go out into the world and cause a little bit of chaos. But don't be a bridezilla.